Hello everybody and welcome to our first look at Tlatoani, the Aztec city builder. Big thanks to Paradox for sponsoring this video, and as you can probably see in the background, it's a city builder. You can build an ancient Aztec city, and there's so much to take into consideration as you build, design and grow your city. So I've been playing this a little bit for a few days to get my head around the general concept of how it works. So we're going to dive into a fresh map and give it a go. And of course, if you'd like to take a look, there will be a link in the description and the pinned comment below too. Okay, so here we are in the soon-to-be Aztec metropolis of Tuxpan. And we have here a trading post already provided for us and a fortress as well. So let me just show you what we're looking at here. We've got our targets over on the left-hand side. Along the top are some of the items that we're going to be making or trading in that we're going to need to start off. We've got stone, we've got clay, we've got timber, and we've got maize. There's a lot of logs up here. We've got the river that's running through here and up the side there. So if we have a look at our information overlays, there's a whole load of them which will be used as time goes on, but fertility is the one to take a good look at, and we can see that the land is very fertile around here. Excellent fertility pretty much everywhere, so that's really good. Fantastic. Along the top here we can see we've got 18 out of 10 common workers, which is good to start us off with. We have some elite workers as well. The symmetry is average in the city. Symmetry will become important as we go along, and then we have our monies down here. So I'm thinking, first of all, we want to get some items in. I'm just going to rotate this round. It's Q and E to do so. Up here we can place a road or press O. So I'm going to press O, and I want this road to come through the middle here. And hopefully I'm getting that in the right place. That doesn't feel like it's in the right place. So let's do that one. There we go. I want this road to go straight through the middle of the trees. Let's turn it back the other way. And then we want to set up what we need to cut the trees down. So we've got industry and materials down the side. We've got Sawyer. So we're going to pop him as close to the trees as we can. Let's unpause. And then Z is the raise key. Or if we go up here, we can see raise. And I just want to get rid of a whole load of these trees. You raise those trees down because we want to build up our stocks. And then the first thing I want to build after that is also the ability to get clay. So then we can start building houses. So we've got a clay pit over here, which takes 75 of our timber. And I'm pretty sure we could just put that anywhere around here because it's all close to water, nice and fertile. Yeah, over there is too far away. So let's pop it up against here. And then what I'm going to do is just run the road up the side. There we go. Enjoy that onto there. Brilliant. Let's speed things along. So they're going to be using some of the wood we've already got to build this. And we're also importing wood. If we look at our trading post, we're going to constantly keep food, timber, clay and stone coming in, which is good. There we go. It's been built. We have 2 workers at our Sawyer. So we want the clay pit to be built as well, if you don't mind doing that for us, once we have enough items to build it. What do we actually need for that? Clay pit, 75. Well, we've got 14. Might take them a while, so what I might just do is raise some of these other trees over here as well. There we go. And they're still chopping away. We'll get some more. Excellent. Just looking at some of the other items available to us, we have our calendar over here. Tells us what day of the year it is, what's coming up, if there's any festivals, that sort of thing. We, of course, have our speed that we can change here. And this is our advisor screen. Lots and lots of information in here that we can tweak, we can look at, we can work out what we're doing with our city. So you can go through this and have a look at all the different things. We can change what items we have up the top here as well, which I didn't find that straight away, so it's handy to know where that is. Yeah, loads of things. Just going to fly through so you can have a look and see what there is. We also have the world map. So there's us. We can trade with that city over there, and this city over there, and that city over there. I'm not going to embarrass myself with my terrible pronunciation. Okay, let's wait for this clay pit to be done. We can start getting our own clay, and then we can start getting our own houses in. So while we're waiting for that to happen, maybe we could just possibly pop down a common house. Let's just pop that here, and then we can get the items in for there. We're also going to plan to have some farmers' huts down here because this is right near the water. As we saw, it's all very fertile as well. So that should help with having people move into our city. There we go. The items are being bought in. And we have a house, which is good. Few markets. There's a lot of things that are going to pop up over here to tell us what we need to build, what we need to do. But as it stands at the moment, it's good that we've managed to get a house in. Let's also then maybe plop a farmer's hut. I'm going to do that the other side from there. Now, each of these can take a certain amount of goods. We've got maize coming in. I'm just wondering whether we go for, say, 10 maize and then bring that up to 25, 28. Yeah, that'll do. So that farm there will look after all of these. It can take up to 32, but that's a nice shape to keep it like that. So then hopefully we'll have some people come into there. The house got built super quick, so I'm just wondering whether we could just pop in another one there and get that one built super quick as well. It looks like it is. There we go. So we can have some more people move in. Our population is now up to 210. Right, so there's other items that we need to help move goods around. So let's pop some of those in. So I'm just going to make a little change here. We're going to take this road out this way. And I want to move this soy out. So there is a relocate structure button. Excellent. So we're going to put that nearer to the trees over here. And we're not going to raise them anymore. They are going to work on these trees and produce the timber for us. We also need markets, so we can move items around and masons to help the houses being built. So let's pop in another common home there. And I'm also going to pop a common home down here because those that live in the farmer's hut are going to work on the farm. I want some to live in here to then work in the clay pit once that has been made. But at the moment we are relying on importing all of our items. There we go, that's been moved. When we get some more workers, they will go in there. Excellent. Hopefully that won't take too long for that to get built. And like I said, we can't import anymore. We have to rely on the speed that it is, which is a bit of a shame. But there we go, that's the way it works. So something that might be a little bit of a problem but can be solved is our trading post doesn't seem to be reaching all the way down to here. So these items aren't getting built. What we can do is we can build, if I can find the right one, a stone road. That will obviously use some of our stockpile of stone, but it makes the distance go a little bit further. I'm just wondering if I build a little bit like that, rather than the whole thing, whether the distance it will reach will go further. Let's just see what happens once they do that. It might be that I need to upgrade all of this as well. Yeah, it's not taking too much of our stone. Maybe we'll do that. We'll just get this main road going all the way down here. Yeah, just say up to there. Yeah, there we go. So we can see the distance won't go any further than there. So I'm wondering whether a porter yard. Let's use a small porter stop. A smaller, more discreet version of the porter yard, which is for local use and can assist in construction projects. So if we pop that here, almost at the end, it'll be interesting to see whether that will get built, and then items will get moved into here, and then help reach all the way down here to build these items. It's been built. Yeah, there we go. We just need a porter in there. Well, I think to get some more people in, let's maybe just build another common home down there. We know it can reach that far. That's fine. Population is still around 200. Nutrition is a problem. We want people to come work down here to look after all of this for us. So hopefully that won't take too long. How many do we have in here? 8 out of 8, 8 out of 8, 1 out of 8, 0 out of 8. Okay, the home needs access to a market. Well, why don't we listen to the local people, and we're going to put in a small market. And my plan was to build it right there at this little crossroads, and then we can put some roads around the outside of this, just some normal little dirt roads. There we go. Very good. And that's going to help us, if we read on here, basic goods to be purchased when they're in demand from nearby homes. So let's slow this down a bit and have a look at these homes. You'll notice there that it has timber, lacks. No, hang on a sec. No, that's not timber, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Has timber and lacks something else. Let's find out what that is. There we go. If we jump into our advisor screen, we can see that is pottery that they are hankering after. So we want to make sure that we can get some pottery in. At the moment, we're not bringing that in. Could I import it on here? We do have the money. There we go. So let's import pottery. It doesn't give us an option yet to up that. I think possibly because we need the storage space, and we could make that ourselves eventually when we get there. Are you going to build this porter stop for us? It is built. Are somebody going to come and work? That's what I mean, in our porter stop. Hopefully they will very soon. Well, I know from running through the tutorial before that we really need a mason. I'm going to add a mason in up here, which is going to give us help with construction and repair of our buildings. It's not cheap. We do need more stone and more wood. I think just our one sawyer up here is going to be struggling at the moment, but we don't have the people that will come and do these jobs for us. There we go. This yard is going in. Excellent, excellent, and excellent. Very good. Yeah, there we go. So that should help. Our staff are out making repairs and they're helping with the building. Look, which is what we want to see. Very good. So someone's going to live there. Hopefully this will be next on the list and we can start getting our own clay in, which will be fantastic. And someone's working in the farm as well. Who's this working in the farm? Bob is working in the farm. It says you're a mason, but you're doing a fantastic job helping to build and sort out the farmer's hut for us as well. Very good. Now we are getting places. So once we have our clay pit in, I'm then going to increase and have more clay pit. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I didn't even realise the farmer's hut wasn't built yet. How did I miss it? But now it is. Now the food is being cooked. Well, grown. It's being grown. They will cook it afterwards. Now the porter stop is going in, so things are getting built. Nice. We start getting more people in. So the missing key was the mason yard. How did I miss that? And are all of these filled up yet? 4 of 8. So we really could start popping into more houses, couldn't we? Now that things are humming. So what I'm going to do is I want a couple here next to that farm, next to the market. And I might have some this side. I said the word farm because I'm thinking I want more farms now. So we can really start getting the food going. Population is 320, which is fantastic. So as we know that all of this land is fertile down here, I'm just going to pop in another farmer's hut there. And we'll go for... I really want to sort of stick to the basics, I'll be honest. This one here, floating garden, land to be reclaimed from swamps or shallow waters, no. So I want to just come in here with these. And we're going to sort of match that up. We'll go to there, and then we'll pop in some of these as well. Is that going to let me? No, for some reason it isn't. What's wrong with that one there? Is crop must be placed near a farm hut with free space. Well, I bet those have been taken over by this one here, haven't they? They have. Let's just raise those and wait till this farm hut is built. So it's important to build it in the correct order. Before was okay. It was the only farm hut we had. Now it's... There we go. We're going to do that. And this one here, we're going to do that. That takes it up to 28. 32 exactly. Well, look at that. Fantastic. So now we've got a lot more food coming in. And then what we really need alongside this to help is the granary. So we can really store our food in there and then we can import that out. That is going to take up a lot of space, but I want it near these farms over here. So we're going to grab that and then we're going to hook that road through to there. There we go. Granary's going in. I'm just wondering whether we should have more farms. I think the more food, the better, because then our population is going to really start growing. Let's pop in another one. We're going to go here. There we go. Perfect amount of maize and chili. And I bet, yeah, hopefully this one was already doing 32. So those shouldn't be grabbed by any other farm apart from that one when it's built. Good, good. And then we have a look at the granary. We can now store some food in there. So we can accept maize. I'm going to, that will go quite high. Let's just put that at 12. And we're going to accept chili as well. So it's going to store our foodstuffs for extended periods without, with minimal spoiling, which is exactly what we want. So we can feed our population as we grow. This one's going to get finished and hopefully some people are going to move in there. I'll have a quick sip of tea while we're waiting. There we go. Someone's in there. All of the land is going in. Prestige is increasing. Population is increasing. Culture is not yet increasing. Well, we've got some options that can help with that too. So take a look under beauty and diversion. We've got gardens, we've got ball courts, memorials, alcoves, and all sorts. I think the alcove would be a lovely one to put in. We've got the small gardens and the large garden. Maybe, how big are the large gardens? Because we could pop in... I just wondered if we could spread these out a little bit. Let's pop in. So what are these going to cost us? 25 timber. I'm just thinking... sort of going like that. Oh, look at that, the way they all sort of hook together. That is nice. And then we could also put some fruit trees down the side here and really make this a nice little area. And hopefully, if we click on this house here, we'll see some information change once we built some of the other nice items around here, like what we find in health and safety. So we do need a sweeper and a well dipper. So the well dipper is a basic water supply, so we definitely need to add one of those. And a sweeper keeps the streets clean, removes stuff from housing that you don't want to talk about, and does all that sort of good stuff. The range on this, so if I pop that all the way up here, it will reach, yeah, you can see down here is a green dot when it's up there. If I bring it down further, it reaches that house. If we go further, it reaches the clay. So really, in the middle here is where we want that to go. So I'm going to pop that there. The sweeper's only small. We're just going to pop that right next to it as well. So that is going to take care of some of the needs of the people that are living in here. We're growing. 370 we're up to. Fantastic. So another need of our houses is also religion. So being Aztec, they're going to have shrines, aren't they, to various religious icons and things like that. So we're going to pick this one here. And this is where some of our overlays can come in handy, because if we have a look at the one I'm looking for here, symmetry. The way that I've placed things down, slightly deliberately, slightly not deliberately, but we'll see what we're going to do about it, is there really is not much symmetry in our build at all. So that is going to affect, if we place this religious building here, it says this site has average symmetry. And what it does is it works its way down the roads, either direction, and sees what sort of things are around. So what I'm thinking we could do is maybe move some items around a bit. So I'm going to add a road going off down here. We are going to relocate this porter stop. So let's grab that, and I want to make sure it's still got access to everything. The further away we get, the harder it is to get access to all these items down here. So I might just, while we're doing this, pop in a road. Can I go past the granary? I can. Can I come down here and connect to that? I can't. We'll just go up to there. Let's grab that. Let's relocate that over to there. So that should still reach everything. Yes, it does. Excellent. So that's going to cost a little bit. And then what I'm thinking of doing is reproducing this on the other side. We'll build this out with some stone road as well, and then see what it looks like. So if we just take a bit of that, we'll go down there. That should be fine. Not too much stone. We'll get our trees. We did fruit trees, didn't we? So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we had a space of 1 for our little gardens in the middle. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we'll get our fruit trees up the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And then what I'm thinking of doing, I'd really like it lined up with that, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that without destroying the farm. So now we have good symmetry, which is great. I don't believe we can rotate that. I am just thinking of removing out a line down here, which I know, it's the food. We need the food, but I really want to just get this smack bang in the middle there. And then we can always add a little bit more around the outside. Let's do that. So what have we got? Maize. We'll add a couple there. Terrain is blocked. Farm hut with free space. What free space do we have in here? Oh, 32. 32, 32. I've removed some. We've still got 32. I obviously had too many. Well, there we go. Added bonus. So now this is going to provide a religious boost. Hopefully, once it's built, to all of the people there. They're providing services right now. Okay, that's good. And we can see it reaches all the way down to everywhere, which is excellent. Religion, there we go. So then basically we need to get civic and diversion up, and then these will start upgrading. So let's see what we can do about that. So there's a couple of options. Our axe monies has been going down for quite a while. We have a collector, basically a tax collector. They will go around, they will collect money from everybody. Again, I'm going to pop that right in the middle. I mean, we've got our sort of services here and here. Yeah, that's fine, because we're going to build more houses as time goes by. Although this is going to be a really nice place for some houses here. Let's pop some common houses in here first, like that. Opposite there. We'll get that one there. Yeah, I think this will be a good place to live. So let's maybe pop that somewhere a little bit different. Where are we? Here we go. Collector. I mean, if we do that there, that can still reach everywhere. Oh, diseases rampant. Ailments and afflictions. Herbalist or House of Healing. We will. We will. So we're going to do that. That was like next on the list. And then under health and safety, we have herbalist. We're going to pop that one up here. How far does that reach? I might want that in the middle here as well somewhere. So I want houses down the side. I'm going to pop it here. And I think that's going to reach pretty much everywhere. So when those two are built, our axe monies will go up and our people will hopefully not be so sick, which will be good. There we go. It's in. We have two collectors working to gather the monies for us. And we have a herbalist, which is going round to beef up all the illnesses. Beef up all the illnesses. They don't want to do that, do they? They want to beef up their health, obviously. Slight difference. So if we just have a look at one of these. You've got 4 out of 8, 7 out of 8. Let's have a look at that. So yeah, that civic building will beef this up. Although actually, the fact that it's taking money, that might not be the best one to put in. I'm just thinking maybe... Where's the civic buildings? What we actually need, this one here, we've got a school, civic education and training to young boys in the library. Let's actually pop a school in as well. And now I want to start having roads going out. So let us grab here. We're going to have this one going out. And then we can have houses round there. I'm going to have that one going this way as well. Although I've accidentally put it too far, but we'll get rid of that. Can we fit the school up here? Will it still have access to everything? It does. So we're going to pop that. I'm looking at this little space here as well. Behind the houses, having the houses up against it. Let's go for that. It's a little bit nearer. It reaches everywhere. And then we could still have houses down here, around here, which is the other plan. Yeah, let's do that. And then the other need is diversion, which I think, yeah, under beauty and diversion, we did have some small gardens, but we've got these alcoves as well, which I think are quite nice. We could put some of those either side and have that as like a little area, which looks quite nice, right here by our mason yard. But then we can put some trees around here too, just to make it look nice. Let's grab some fruit trees, pop those in there. Won't be able to do all the way around that one, but that's good. We do have a reasonable amount of stone, although I'm trying not to spend that unless I really have to. I'm going to just bring that down here. There we go. So it's the same either way. I'm interested in what our symmetry looks like now. That's going to be built. Well, this has got average symmetry. That's what it's looking at either side. I would have thought that would have been good. I suppose it might be because of the farm. What if I put another farm over here? It will then get better symmetry. So it's got a space of 2 and then the farm. Let's wait for that to build and then we can add in the crops around here as well. But yeah, things are going nicely. Let's speed this along. There we go. These are going in. We need a flutist or flautist, I think is the correct pronunciation, even though it's spelled differently. We're short of common workers. Okay, we need to build more houses, don't we? Let's put some common housing in. Enemies on the march, an invading army. Oh, good grief. Well, we want to watch out for that, don't we? Okay, we've dealt with the invading army. It was fine. A few people turned up. They've left. I'd like some houses down the side here. So I'm going to leave... Yeah, let's make sure I get this right. So look at the common house. So that's going to go... Oh, that's not going to go over the tree. So it's from here I need to connect these up. So let's do that. And common house in there. No, I did it wrong. I thought I did. Let's take that out. Let's go from there. There we go. Common house. Yeah. And we're going to get a couple in there as well. That's what it is. It won't fit in the corner. That's good. So they get that bonus. We can see our flautists in here. Playing the flout. Playing the flute, of course. That's what they do. That's going good. So we've got prosperity is rising, culture is rising, prestige is rising, population is rising, our might is rising, the city mood is good, and people wish to come and live here. They need herbs to provide service. Well, we could get the herbs in, I believe, through here. Yes, no. Do we make the herbs ourselves? I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to look into where we get the herbs from, but I tell you what these are lacking. They are lacking pottery. If we hover over there, there's that little symbol that we had before. Can I bring some pottery in? So we're trying to import it, but nobody is importing. But we need to, I think, change who we're importing from. Hinterland? No. That one isn't allowing me to do it. We could make some ourselves. So if we pop a kiln in, then that will take some of the clay that we've got. I could put it. We've got this sort of bit of a space here, haven't we? Let us grab a road. We're going to run a road up here and just see if we can make use of this little bit of space. I can. There we go. Right on the road there. Let's get that built, and then we can use some of our clay, using timber for fuel to get pottery. Yeah, and that should be the last thing we need. Needs pottery to develop, imports, or add a kiln. Yeah, there we go. So it just says on there, which is what we need. And hopefully we'll see our little houses here shoot up. What have we got population-wise? 710. There we go. The kiln has been fired. Stock of 0. They're producing. Let's see what happens. Here we go. 100%. So we got some pottery. We've got stock 1 of 2. Oh, do we need to actually get 2 for it to do something up here? I think we do. Okay, let's wait for it. That's the herbalist. Let's wait until we get 2. I popped another little kiln in here as well, hidden around the back. So hopefully between them, we can get our stock. Oh, what does it say? Stock 0. Oh, so one of those has been taken out. Who stole the pottery? These residents before it can evolve, and these residents. Okay, so I want to get more people in. Yeah, they all basically need pottery. All right, let's keep this thing churning away, see what we can do. Oh, this home here has everything it needs for the moment. It's still a common house. Its water quality is basic. Food types 2. Does it need more to upgrade? We're fulfilling all of the needs here. Let's have a look at the common home. Oh, it's done it. It's done it. It's up to a small house, which can now hold 10 commoners, and it has more needs, access to more security. Consider building a sentry post nearby. So hopefully, there we go. Yeah, these have been upgraded. That one is a small house as well. And these are all going to start upgrading, which is fantastic. So now we have room for even more population. That is brilliant. So what do you reckon? Would you like to see more of Tlatoani? If you would, leave a thumbs up and a comment below. Any hints and tips you've got as well, always happy to hear about those. I know I could have got things more symmetrical. Yeah, you know, we're learning as we go, which is all good fun. So check this out. Link in the description and the pinned comment below too. And once again, thank you to Paradox for sponsoring this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.